Do you want an amazing marriage? Are you ready to take your marriage to the next level? Then stick around for Your Marriage Matters podcast with marriage coach Lynn. Let's put some fun and sizzle into your relationship.
Do you think it's possible for husband and wife to be best friends? Is it something we should strive for? Are you best friends with your spouse? Do you think only a woman's girlfriend understands and knows her more than her husband possibly could? Today, we're going to talk about friendship as one of the big four cornerstones of a satisfying marriage. Did you listen to episode 26, The Secrets for Creating an Awesome Marriage? The A in awesome is for affection. Affection is a very important part of friendship. When we are friends with someone, we show affection. The more affection we demonstrate, the greater likelihood for having a special friendship. Here's the secret. If you are best friends, truly best friends with your spouse, it is highly unlikely that you will divorce, and it is highly likely that you will be exceptionally happy with your partner. We know that friendship helps you feel more emotionally connected. Did you know that most people will leave a marriage not because of abuse or infidelity, but because they feel emotionally disconnected, which leads to feeling unloved? What is a friend? It is a person we know, like, and trust. It can be an associate or acquaintance. Many of us have friends we never met in person, but we know through a common interest or from phone conversations, emails, social media, or online. A friend is a favored companion, a boyfriend or girlfriend. Friends are people with whom we are allies in a struggle or cause, a comrade. A friend is one who supports, sympathizes with, or patronizes a group, cause, or movement. Friends come and go from our lives, some unexpectedly, some dramatically, and some without explanation. How do friends treat each other? How do you and your spouse treat each other? Does being best friends mean you need to have a lot in common? Do you think having the same interests is necessary for compatibility? Can we only be friends if we have all the same interests? My friend Christine is close to 90, and she's been happily married for over 55 years. She says that she and her husband have many differences. Her observation is that many people have common interests when they get married, and they still have those common interests when they get divorced. Therefore, a good marriage isn't just about having things in common. I'm curious when I encounter divorced people who describe their ex, "Oh, but we're the best of friends. If you can believe that, we get along fine." I want to ask them what they mean by best friends, because best friends want to spend time together and be together. Best friends work out their issues and try to salvage and then strengthen the friendship. I'd like to discuss with you, if I may, Aristotle's description of 3 reasons for friendship. The first 2 are selfish, and the last one is self-giving. The first, friendship grounded in pleasure. This can be hedonistic, sensual, fun, pleasing. Think of drinking partners. It's having fun with friends. We enjoy these friends. Maybe they make us laugh. We like them, and we like to do things with them and go places with them. Number 2, friendship grounded in utility. How are we of use to each other? We might share information, encouragement, or help each other in some way. Think of business networking or a business transaction. How many friends have you had while a member of a group? When you leave the group, you're no longer friends. There's nothing wrong with these types of friendships, whether based on pleasure or mutual use. However, they are self-serving. When the need no longer exists, the friendship could go away. 3. The final reason for friendship is perfected friendship. This is what we're looking for and longing for in our marriage. This type of friendship is characterized by concern for the other person, no matter what, with no strings attached. You want what is best for the other for the sake of the other. If your partner should become grumpy with old age, develop Alzheimer's, your motive of love care, and sacrifice is still there. This is unconditional love. Someone who is selfish would leave or divorce this person because he or she is of no use and no longer brings pleasure. Let me share with you a very important point about perfected friendship. The love of perfected friendship is usually not the first that manifests itself. What that means is that on your wedding day, you have not experienced the depth of a friendship yet to come that is only formed through time, going through hardships, bonding together in crises and special moments together, shared memories, shared stories. For most people, there is still a tendency towards selfishness on the wedding day. Couples who grow in this perfected friendship have strong marriages. Where you find a strong marriage, you will undoubtedly find best friends. I'd like to read you a passage from an older book, but a timeless book, The 6 Secrets of a Lasting Relationship by Dr. Mark Goulston, 2001. The book is all about friendship in marriage, but this section is called The Warning Signs. Quote, "In the early days of a relationship, enjoyment is so effortless that it takes you by surprise. Just getting to know each other is more enjoyable than any sport you've played, any show you've seen, any trip you've taken. You find yourself having a blast doing nothing. The loss of enjoyment comes as a surprise too. It seldom disappears overnight. Instead, it gradually fades away, like the sound of music as you drive away from a party. To some extent, this is inevitable, as with chemistry. It is unreasonable to expect the glee that you derive from each other's company to stay the same as the months and years wear on. A common lament from couples is, 'Our relationship isn't fun anymore, it's work.'" End quote. There's more, and if you are interested, the title of the book again is The 6 Secrets of a Lasting Relationship by Dr. Mark Goulston, Goulston. What can you do to improve the friendship climate in your marriage? Start with a conversation with your partner about possible things you'd like to do together. Spend more time together. Siphon away less time and intimacy with your best girlfriend or guy friends and put the energy into your relationship with your partner. I'm not asking you to give up friendships with close friends, but to be sure that you're doing what you can to increase the emotional bonding and intimacy with your life partner. You can learn to like your partner better if you approach it with the right attitude. We want to love our spouse, but we want to like him or her too. It's liking your spouse that can make or break a relationship. And what about friendship with other couples? Be on the lookout for possibilities. This is truly a rare gift when the 4 of you enjoy each other's company. I'd like to give you a homework assignment. I haven't given a little assignment or something to think about in a while. So how about this? Greet your spouse with a smile. When you walk in the door, how do you greet your spouse? What do you think your spouse prefers? Walking into the front door after a long day of work to a grumpy, frowning partner, or being greeted with a smile, a hug, and a kiss? Even if you've had a bad day or difficult hour right before your spouse gets home, greet him or her with a cheerful attitude. A smile will lift up both of you. Try this tomorrow. Leave and welcome each other with an upbeat, happy greeting. No one wants to hear complaints. We prefer to be around positive, cheerful people. Drop what you're doing for a few seconds. Treat your husband or wife with undivided attention. Make eye contact, smile, and embrace. This takes just seconds to do and adds so much to your day. Imagine if you did this every time you greeted or departed from the one you love. Thanks so much for joining me on the Your Marriage Matters podcast. If you like this show, tell your friends about it. Visit my website at marriagecoachlynn.com. Please sign up for the Your Marriage Matters movement on my website. I'm working on a few books that should be ready sometime in 2019, and one of those is on friendship. Have a great day. Make your marriage great.